Hi, everybody. Okay, so I gotta make a little disclaimer here. I wasn't able to watch the whole episode because once again we had breaking news. So I'm probably gonna have to watch the episode again at like 5 or 5:30, and there possibly will be a part two to this. But I feel like I got the majority of the episode, so I'm gonna go with what I have here for now. Okay. Um, the reason for my title, wow, the audacity is, yeah. Mm, okay, so instead of being a boss that just does stuff and doesn't tell all her employees, Steffi has the respect for Electra to tell her she's gonna hire Melissa. Melissa's her name now. Melissa at reception, and Electra, acting like the entitled that she is, goes, "What? You can't hire her? Oh my God." Totally flipped out way more than I just did. And I'm thinking exactly, this is what I was thinking word for word. What? And are you serious? You're an assistant to the jewelry designer. You have no effing say who they hire and why. The fact that Steffi let you in on it is my privilege, not a right. Yeah. Oh. So then she says exactly what I said. Exactly. And I'm like, okay, maybe she's not dumb. But the fact that she said anything to her boss about who she hires, oh, woman, you got some, oh, you got some chutzpah on you, but hot damn. Okay. Storyline number two. So, okay. I have to give you the scene because you have to envision it in your head. Okay? Visualize in your head. Don Diamond and Torsten K outside. Supposed to be last night or whatever. I don't know if it's changed, the time changed or what. I don't know. But anyway, okay, they're outside. They're on the porch. You hear crickets outside. Then Brooke and Katie are having it out, and but Katie is trying to fight for herself, but Brooke is being a little entitled. Oh, because Katie said, "Okay, you have told me what to do my entire life. You've made me feel less than you. I don't even feel equal to you. And this one thing that I want, and I think I deserve, I'm not going to let you have that too." And then she says, "Yes, I was the girl looking out the window because I felt like that was my place. And I felt like you wanted me to be in that place so you could be superior to me." And I'm like, yes, exactly. Yes. And then she brought up the topic, the elephant in the room that nobody apparently ever talks about. Okay. And I saw this part of the storyline from back when, and it makes sense, but it doesn't, like, it did and it didn't. Okay. Because I know I covered this. The episode in which I said Katie had miscarriage. Or Katie had, no. She had the baby, she had Will, but then she had postpartum depression. And in her postpartum depression, she believed that she couldn't love Bill in the way that he deserved or whatever. So then her best option was to tell her sister and him to be together, whatever. But then they actually took her up on it and they did it and like whatever. And I'm like, what the? My reaction when I saw the episode was like, okay, so you said the thing, but clearly you were out of here, not thinking right because of the postpartum. And they just take it and go, yeah, and did it. Oh, okay, if you ever did that to me, And you're a woman and I'm a woman and you're supposed to be my sister and you do that to me with my husband, my partner, whatever, and you know that he's like that and you do that. Oh no, we are no longer family after that point. You have crossed the boundary like the fuck. Wow. Oh. So needless to say, I screamed at the TV and I want to punch people out. So congratulations. If you wanted to piss me off, you did, but please tell me there's going to be some retaliation or some putting in somebody's corner or what the. Okay. Wow. Okay. I know I am nobody. I'm not even a writer and like whatever. Okay. If I had any power at all, I would fire Electra for trying to go over my boss's head. And then if I was Katie, I wouldn't even speak to Brooke for a while. And it's not even about the bill thing. That's enough. But on top of everything else, the way you treat me, I, I wouldn't talk to you. There'd be no discussion. There'd be no relationship. There'd be no friendship. There'd be nothing. My bar would be like gone. Wow. Okay. So on a happier note, so I don't want to scream at the whole thing the whole time. Okay. So I really like Sydney Bullock, Melissa. I'm calling her Melissa from now on. Dylan is a no-go. Okay. Dylan was cool because I thought it was like cool, hip first name. This last name, nickname, I don't do that. Melissa. She's Melissa now. Okay. So I like if I had to pick a couple, I like Mill better than Wheat. Please, dear God, soap Jesus, help me out. Because I root for her. I want to fight for Melissa. You know, I see her as having the trouble and clawing herself out. I see that. I like that. Okay? That makes me want to root for you. Little entitled thing doesn't make me want to root for you. Sorry, sweetheart. Not how I roll. That's it. Oh, the wardrobe. Let's see. Wardrobe was still on point. Katie was still wearing the shirt with the like a like a cutout, but not a cutout. It's cool. I like it. All right, I'm done. Bye, everybody.